Hey, it's Deb again. So we're going to briefly talk about catheter care. Why is catheter care important? Because a urinary catheter is regarded as an invasive catheter, which means it is actually inside a human body, which also means that there is a higher risk of passing infection into the body from the outside world. So the importance of making sure that the catheter itself and all the bits and pieces that are attached to it are clean is important. So you'll find that some of our clients do have catheters they need to take home. So these are long-term catheters, so they are usually there for a longer time. Some of them are changed weekly, some fortnightly, some monthly. But in the meantime, from the time they are inserted either in hospital or a community nurse comes to change the catheter, it is our role as support workers to ensure that they are clean, they are patterned, and they are not pulling. So some of the tips and tricks I've learned over the years as a registered nurse and also as a clinical educator was to make sure that when you are turning your client, if they are not mobile, you ensure that the catheter itself is not pulling or it's not kinked. So this is done by ensuring that before you move the patient, you actually look at the client and ensure that you do some adjustments to make sure that it is flexible and it is not pulling. Because if it is pulling, it means that you are actually pulling a balloon, like it's more like a balloon that looks almost the size of the yolk of an egg out of a urethra, which is maybe this thin. So can you imagine the pain that client can actually go through? So it is important to make sure that you are checking all the time that the catheter is actually not pulling or it is not kinked. So other little bits and tips are also highlighted in the course I've created and also in the guidebook I've created to ensure that you've got all these tips and tricks actually in a little book, which you can, just a few pages, which you can flip through at any time when you've forgotten how to take care of a catheter. Flip through, do a bit of some check, and remember. So I hope that you'll be able to join my course. I've created a course on catheter care to ensure that us as support workers and nurses and also aged care workers can have that reference document or that reference course to make sure that you are compliant with caring for somebody with a catheter, and also that it doesn't feel strange or scary when you see that tube out of somebody's body. So, and also like ensuring that the area surrounding the catheter is clean is very important. So when you're doing the showers or the baths, ensuring that you actually clean around the catheter, that is very important because it can easily get infected through the outside if the outside is dirty for prolonged periods. So ensuring that it is clean, or if somebody has had a bit of an accident and they've got some fecal matter around it, ensure that they actually wash it thoroughly and dry it. That helps ensure that you don't get fungal infection or other types of infections around the area. So my little tips for today are ensuring that it is not kinked, it is clean, and the bag is attached properly is another thing that I've noticed. So when you're moving your client around, maybe out into the community, make sure that the bag is properly like strapped onto the leg and it is not moving around and it does not catching onto things, but ensuring that that leg bag is on the leg and it has got the straps to actually hold it in place. So this is just a quick introduction for the course that I've created for you. So I do hope you manage to get into the course. Either you subscribe to be able to get a whole range of courses that I've created, or you can just download and just use just the course just as a one-off payment. And also you can download the guidebook and keep it for your future reference. So I'm Deb from Deb Learning, and I'm a registered nurse who has got more than 23 years, 24 years experience now as a nurse, and about 15 years of clinical nurse education experience. So I do hope that together with the materials I've created for you, you'll be able to understand, explore, and actually enjoy learning about catheter care. So join me in the course, and also subscribe to my channel as we go through so many other topics which are to help us understand that industry better, to understand this career you're in, and also to be able to care for our clients with the best possible knowledge. So contact me in the email below, and also in my channel if you've got any questions, or if you've got any other materials you would want me to develop for you. As I'm an instructional designer, I can also develop other online learning components of courses, and I can also create templates you would love to use. If you've got any templates you want to request from me, I can do that as well. So do contact me, and my number is 0488 355 863, and I'm all based in Australia. So hope to catch you soon.